Hi, this is Cheryl for Bears Pampered Stampers. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location today. Watch for the clues and you'll figure it out pretty quickly. Today we want to look at some gifts and stocking stuffers for you last minute shoppers. No need to stress, there's lots of stuff here for all kinds of people. I'm starting right here because as you can see, the car and brush markers are on sale. We have these lovely sets. There's several different varieties. So stop in and check them out. Find the one that meets your gift recipient's needs or comes close. Also great as a stocking stuffer. Of course, we've got Olo markers here too. Same thing, they've been on sale for a while, so they're a little picked over, but there's still some good stuff here. Let's turn over to this side. I love these mica stains from Tim Holtz. They're a great stocking stuffer and something different that people maybe haven't crafted with. Stop in and check those out. Walking down this side, there's wonderful embossing powders, lots of things. There's also this cute little roll-on embossing liquid, so you can do some freeform things with embossing. Lots and lots of fun things. There's also intermixed, you can see it on the shelf, glitter. Glitter is a lot of fun to work with on your cards and layouts. We have prills. Prills are just little balls of fun. You can use it in a shaker, you can use them as flower centers. There's a million things and a variety of colors. There's also a lot of distressed glazes from Tim Holtz. Work just like an embossing powder, but they're more transparent. They add a lot of color, but not a lot of blockage of what's underneath it. From Picket Fence Studio, there's some paper pouncers. These, we don't have one sitting here. They're sponges inside and you use them with ink to get your color on. These are a fairly large size, so they're going to move that color quickly. I like this box because it's a smaller size. The regular box has like 9 or 12 of them in, and so you really have to commit to it. With the smaller box, it's just a nice handy size. You can use whatever color you want with a pouncer. Don't let the outside color throw you. If you're into storage, we have some great multi-storage tins from Tim Holtz. These will hold the paints or the regular distress ink re-inkers. Those are really cool for keeping things organized. So many things on this wall. There's brushes of all kinds. These are for collage, a splatter brush. There's water brushes, there's spray bottles, there's great alcohol inks, you name it. There's also more of those beautiful mica stain sprays. I think all told there are maybe 24 of them now. Perfectly fit into a storage tin. Might have to have 2 to get if you get them all. We've got embossing brushes that help you keep that static from interfering with your embossing and that sort of thing. We've got distress watercolor pencils. These are so fun to work with and a great new way to do cards that need to be colored in at least a little. You'll notice that I'm skipping over a lot of stuff. There's so much cool stuff in the store and I can't keep going for 2-3 hours. So we've got some washi tape here. That's always fun as a stocking stuffer. A lot of great embellishments. Let's look at these for a minute. I love these. Have you figured out where I am yet? Come on, you know. They're absolutely awesome. For gifts, this would be kind of hard to fit in a stocking, but might work in some. The Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station. It's a great way to use a magnet and a metal board to hold your stuff in place. So if you're stenciling or just need to keep it in place for whatever reason, the Make Art Station will do it for you. We've got the new smaller size and we have the larger size. They're both essentially the same. Again, here's some assortments of embellishments. How fun to find this in your Christmas stocking. Those happen to be sequins. We've got some little journaling books. These come in sets of 3. They're either lined or unlined. You can sort of pick through them and pick the set that you like. We've got some cards, a ribbon tie perfect bows with this. You'll be all set. Here's the scoreboard from Altenew, a great, great gift. Very compact scoreboard. Here's a bigger one from ScorePal. If you work on bigger projects, you might choose that. We've got some great gel pens here from Altenew, gold, white, and silver. There's a Teflon bone folder. You may have a bone folder, but if you haven't worked with Teflon, you haven't worked with the best for sure. Here's a bunch of blending brushes. First from Altenew, these are mini blending brushes. Nice little compact size. From Pink and Main, we have the bigger brushes, and you can see what it looks like there. They have a mini version of that, and here that is. Those are big Territory brushes. Also from Honeybee, the first one I showed you was from Altenew, but this is a Teflon bone folder from Honeybee. So several companies carry them. They all work essentially the same, but they do what you need them to do. They crease your paper, but they don't mark it up. And if you use plastic, you know exactly what I mean. More blending brushes. These are small ones from Tailored Expressions. We've got some blades for paper trimmers here. Lots of different kinds. This is a new style from Tim Holtz. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Here is a glass mat. If you haven't worked with a glass mat, again, it's a perfect item to use. More I can't even say it anymore. Blending brushes from Picket Fence. These are great mixed media tools for gels and pastes and that sort of thing from Nuvo. We're kind of into stamp presses now. This is a full-size one from Premier Craft Tools. You've seen this around a lot. It goes under a lot of different names, but it's a very similar design and a great tool to work with. From We Are Memory Keep, I'm sorry, I can't keep track of their names. I think this is under We Are Memory Keepers. This is a small stamp press. It's perfect for the backs of your cards and that sort of thing. Here's a larger, actually here's a top plate that fits the larger version of that. There's a bunch of plates for machines. Not ideal for Christmas gifts, in my humble opinion, unless you really know what style machine and that they're in need. But we have the Spellbinders Universal Plate System, a great gift set. This is designed to be an easier system. I haven't tried it, can't tell you, but an easier system to get the right sandwich and get good results with your embossing and die cutting. I love this item from Sizzix. This is the stencil and stamp tool. You can use it with your layered stencils to line things up perfectly. You either use the Sizzix stencils that are punched for it, and you can see they rest right along here, or for other brands, you buy these adapter strips, which are absolutely reusable, so you don't have to have one for every stencil. And they just use adhesive to attach to the side of the stencil and then essentially do the same thing as the Sizzix. On this wall, there's so much to look at. My goodness, the adhesives that we can all use. Great, great gifts. great stocking stuffers. Let me stop and point out a couple of fun things. This is called a tape cutter. If you have trouble with your score tape, tearing it effectively, this just goes around your roll of score tape, and then you pull it against this edge here. Sorry, I need more hands today. And it will tear the tape for you. So very, very easy. It also makes your score tape somehow easier to find, because if it gets in a stack of things, you know, score tape sometimes disappears, especially that 1/8 inch. This is thick enough that it won't, and that'll go all the way up to your 1/2 inch tape. Lots of different, oh, here we have an example of how that works. Isn't that cool? So it just sits on top. It's gonna, again, I don't have enough hands here, but it's gonna move along. Let me see if I can get my model to demonstrate this. Perfect. Just pull it up and tear it. How easy is that?
Was I in frame?
Your hands were.
Okay.
You can tell I have an assistant. I'll let you guess who. And it's not this one walking away right this second. He is not for sale, by the way. There's brayers here. Brayers are perfect for a lot of the new inking techniques that they're doing. There's foam tape, foam of all different sizes that you can use. Lots of different glues. Nuvo, my favorite, but there's so many others here that you can use for different purposes. If you have a question about it, ask whoever's working. They can guide you through to pick the right thing. Again, there's dots up there. Here's another thing that's absolutely perfect stocking stuffer, and we all need this, and it's the jewel picker. Helps you pick up those pesky tiny little pieces, or the tiny little jewels or sequins, or whatever you have there. I'm sure I missed something there, but that's kind of the highlights, I think. Moving around, sorry, I don't mean to make you seasick. Actually, no, I'll get behind me later. I'm gonna go into this room first, because I want to show you the foil area, because foil is just a great, great gift. It's one of those things that has not gone out of style. So whether you have a laminator or a Minc or whatever, foil is a great gift. You can use it with adhesives. There are some stickers especially made to use with the foil. There are some, you can just use it with plain score tape. I've even seen people use double-sided tape with mixed results. We also have lots of foilables, and here we're looking at the general purpose ones. There's a lot of nice sentiments. You don't even have to foil these if you don't want to. You can just cut them out, and there's a matching die if you want to get really close on the cut, or you can just cut a square around it or something, a rectangle, and use it. It'll be just fine. So if you don't like to stamp and you don't want to foil, think about some of these sentiments. Again, there's lots of great gifts here. Lots of foil below, colors, styles, sparkles. Oh my goodness, they're so, so fun. I'll show you some foils here as well. Moving up. And some deco foils, smaller quantities. This seems like a lot, but once you get started, it's kind of addictive. You can't stop. Now, if you're a person that foils, this is a great gift idea for you. It's the Foil Quill Foil Cutting Kit. And this will hold your rolls of foil. Doesn't matter the size. The short ones like this one, or really long ones. These arms can be adjusted, but it'll hold the foil. You can slide the amount of foil you want to cut underneath the magnetic ruler that comes with, and you can use the rotary cutter that comes with to cut it. Absolutely an easy way of cutting your foil. You don't have to worry if you're cutting straight and getting a full 6 inches on each side or each end. It's great. We have the toner sheets that you use with your waste foil to get another image out of whichever foilable you're using. You have so many choices here. So this is a great place to find a gift, again, whether someone has foil or not. And as we walk through, I'm going to show you some other things that will work with this. Here's one of them, and that is these stickers from Pink and Main. Those are stickers. You can easily foil them. You can glitter them. You can put embossing powder on. You have so many choices. Likewise, there's some stickers from Penny Black. They're so cool. These are holiday selections, but you'll find others throughout the store. Here's some more Foil It cards, sentiments for holiday cards. A lot for the inside, which is perfect. All our cards have insides. We're going to make a quick stop in the Christmas room and take a look at some foilables here. These are the bigger sets. And then we can move down to the card size. Pull back a little bit so we get all of that in. So fun. I love these candy stripes. They're so fun. And of course for winter you have the snowflakes and such. So much fun. Then there's also some cool foil back here. The reds and greens. This one called Icicle. How cool is that? There's one in the back. I'm going to try and bring it out here for you. That would be perfect for snow stuff with the pink and blue ombre. How pretty. And there's this one, which I absolutely love. This is called, I can never remember the name, Candy Swirl. How fun. Okay, so we're going to walk back this way. We're going to check out some other things that I missed along the way. This is a great holder for a gift, or a great gift in and of itself. These zip-up bags are great for keeping your projects together. That one's probably about a 9 by 12. It's not quite big enough to hold the 12 by 12 papers. I love this, the bin made by We Are Memory Keepers, that you can use on the edge of your desk. You can take it with you to crops, whatever. It's easy to move with you. From Tailored Expressions, we've got these simple storage boxes. These are for the simple strips. The strips, they're the sentiment groupings that you cut into individual strips. And then this is a way of storing those that you don't need right away. The distress storage tin behind is just a universal storage tin. It was originally came out for crayons. They use it now for blender brushes and almost anything else that you can think of. Again, from Tailored, it's a tote that holds 2 of these, not with the dividers for the simple strips, but sort of back to back like this. So you've got a lot of storage space for inks or for lots of different things. They're easy on-the-go item. Also from Tailored, a tool tray. You can use this for blending brushes, for your scissors, for tweezers, for all those little tools that are hard to keep track of on your crafting desk. I don't want to forget to show you, here's some more of the stickers that I talked to you about. So this one has you are loved, I'm here for you, and similar sentiments. Here's one, wishing you well. Thank you, hello friend, and similar. Here's hello there, happy days. and other assorted sentiments. So much fun stuff. Over in the corner is the 3-pack of those little notebooks that I showed you. There's samples on the counter to the side, but this is the official 3-pack that you could buy and give to one person, or you could separate them out. Very fun. Check the back. It'll tell you what's included. I want to be sure and show you some of the new paper trimmers that are out this year from Tim Holtz. We have a guillotine printer that's 12.25 inches. This is not new. This just has not been available for quite some time, the big guillotine trimmer. So it is in the store. Again, a great gift item. On the other side of the store, walk with me, we have the brand new precision trimmer. This works by sliding these blades along the rail, similar to most Fiskars trimmers. What I like about it, and let me show you this closer hopefully, is the directional pointers on this, so you can tell precisely that you're at 7 inches of paper if you need to. They're at the top and bottom and also on either side. So a great little tool to help you know what you're doing. If you haven't gotten one yet, the Sizzix Sidekick is a great little addition to your crafting arsenal. It will help you to cut small things quickly. Underneath that is the Pink and Main Pink Mink. So that is going to help a lot with your foiling. It's a great machine. Again, you can foil with a laminator too, but the Pink Mink is A, way cooler, and B, it just works better.
It's more precise.
It's more precise, thank you. From Spellbinders, we have the Better Press. My favorite new tool of 2023. I love how this thing works. Everything you need for the Better Press is in this box to get you started, except for a die cut machine. You need a Sizzix or a Spellbinders, something that can hold or can accommodate those big, thick steel rule dies. It will be fine with the Better Press. Then there's ink. There's a plate for you to start with. There's paper. You can't ask for anything more. And it's a great little tool. We're finding more and more about it every day. I think that you'll find it's not as fussy as it maybe seemed at first. Oh, here's another fun thing for a stocking stuffer. The Nuvo Surface Sweep Brush. This is great for glitters, for embossing powders, or anything like that that's powdery and gets in your work area or on your card where it doesn't belong. You can use the brush to just knock it out of the way. It's absolutely awesome. I think I've pretty much showed you most of the things. Oh, wait a minute. I missed a wall. So let me walk over. We'll follow our mystery guest over. Stamp chamois, always needed. There's the Lawn Fawn version and the Gina K Designs version. They both work well. You decide. Both can be rinsed out. They will both get stained. You just need to clean them once in a while, but they will give you a long time of service. From Waffle Flower, the Mini Media Mat. This is a great surface for stenciling on and for doing any number of things that involve wet pastes and that sort of thing. You can use the Mini Media Mat, and then you don't get your table full of whatever it is you've been working with. Stamp and die storage pockets. This is the small size from Avriel. Those are great for stamp sets that you're trying to keep together or stamp sets that have lost their plastic packaging and need something to replace it. from Hero Tools, our metal snippers. Perfect for cutting apart those die sets. You can see very fine points. I swear the die sets are getting closer and closer every single time. So it's really helpful to be able to have a tool like that that gets into the small areas. We've got a couple of different tweezers here. This one in particular I want to point out is a reverse tweezer, which means it stays closed until you open it. It's got the comfort grips on it. Nice fine point, really great that way. The Tonic retractable craft knife, great craft knife. Here's a die pick from Sizzix. There's a couple of different tools up here. A ruler, a long stamping block. Sometimes you just need that stuff. Trying to think as I wrap up here what else I might have left out. Hopefully you caught sight of it while I walked the aisles here. Lots of great inks, re-inkers. There's paints up top, all sorts of things. So that's just a quick reminder. Actually hasn't been all that quick, but in the greater scheme of things, fairly quick reminder of what all is here at the store that will make great, great gifts. Again, I'm gonna finish up where I started with these brush marker sets, because that doesn't even take a paper crafter. Anybody who likes to use watercolor markers will enjoy the brush markers. The sets are absolutely awesome. You can probably fairly easily pick out the right set for your gift recipient. Be sure and stop in. Normal hours this week and next as well. The way the holiday falls, it just works out that way. So by Saturday, you need to get in, make your purchases, although I will tell you, if you go on the website on Sunday or even Monday, even Christmas, you could order a gift certificate and print it out at home. How more convenient can that get? So check this out. Find something nice for yourself first and foremost, because who better to give a gift to? Get your last minute gifts and stocking stuffers. And if you have someone that's looking for a gift for you, you can maybe give them a hint or two and or point them to this video or just the shop. Melissa or whoever is working that day would be very happy to give them recommendations. Thanks for watching. Bye.